Good evening, YouTube. This is Kaylin Stern coming at you with tonight's ration review. This is one of the two rations that I got from foreignmre.com. I tried to do a mail call video, but something happened and that video got corrupted, so I was not able to salvage it. So I got this one and another ration from foreignmre.com, plus a whole box of other stuff that they called one of their mystery boxes. And I had already put all that stuff away after I shot that video and thought that it would be uploading, but something happened to it and it got corrupted. So I apologize for not getting that mail call out like I wanted, but this is a 2018. This one has a date code on there. Well, thanks for dropping in, exploring with middle of the night over there, I'm sure. But this is from 2018, and another Facebook group I posted this. Someone thought it was like from the 80s, and I said nope. It's a 2018. If this was the 1980s, it would be in a dark brown bag. And beef taco was not part of the menu lineup way back then. But I just kind of used this Russian, the condensed milk packet, to kind of lean the ration bag up just for the thumbnail. But I'm using my green tray. I got my foreignmre.com mug, and I got myself a new drinking jar for my cold drinks to replace the one that broke. Using it one too many times for a hot drink, so I'm not doing that one again. So if I have two hot drinks, I'll just get another ceramic mug. But I have been, ever since I saw this one, I thought, I'd like to try this one. I'm just working the peelable seal. Sometimes these things can be a pain in the dupa. Sorry about that, I got disconnected. All right, Eeyore, thanks for dropping in. And this peelable seal is not going to be very cooperative. Oh, there we go. Sometimes these things are a little tough. Sometimes they work pretty good. But this one was packed by Sopaco. And like the AmeriQual ones, this is double bagged. This is the first time I've had one that has been double bagged like this. So it makes everything compact. So here is the beef taco, the retort pouch with the beef taco stuff in it. These are tortillas. I have plain cheese spread. I was hoping for the cheese spread with the jalapenos, but nope, didn't get that. There is a card for the Santa Fe style rice and beans. Got a flameless ration heater. Which I will use. Got the accessory pack, which I will open in a little bit. Outside of the accessory pack, there is a orange beverage powder, type 3. I'll just drop that in the drinking jar. The spoon, which I will not use because I have the MRE.com spork. Nut raisin mix. I got a beverage bag, which I will not use because I have my drinking jar and my mug. I have the sleeve for the beef taco, but I will not be using that. And here is the Santa Fe rice with black beans. Hidden numismatist, thanks for dropping in. Now here is the accessory pack. Is the accessory. Inside here is the peppermint chewing gum. Non-dairy creamer. Iodized salt. Coffee, instant type 2. Matches, which obviously I will not be needing tonight. Moist towelette. Sugar. Rear roll. Two items that need to be heated. Well, 3 if you count the about that got disconnected again. As I was saying, I'm going to do something with this ration heater, which doesn't want to rip off properly, so I'm going to have to get a little drastic with it. Gotta keep getting disconnected. James Ortiz is in the house. Thanks for dropping in. As I was trying to say before I keep getting rudely disconnected, I'm going to do a little something different with this ration heater that I've seen others do. And I am going to actually employ the actual bag. I was going to just use one of my Chinese bags that came in the Chinese rations that I reviewed. I'm going to put this rice underneath the heater. And I'm going to put the tortillas on top of, oops, sorry. I better fix that. I keep bumping this dang mount. So I got the rice under there. I have the black beans, or the taco filling inside the bag, the heater bag, and then I just put the tortillas on top. So I'm going to lay that there. I'm still. There is the. Yes, I'm cheating, I know, but it is what it is. The creamer for US MREs, the mil-spec ones, now comes in these packets instead of the ones like the still comes. Sorry about that, I got disconnected again. That is what it looks like. I got my on the stove. I'm just putting my hand in there just to make sure that the heater is off. A pot to boil water on the stove instead of using the coffee maker. But I got the cold water here for that. This looks like a tang, but it doesn't quite taste like it. I got disconnected again. I was trying to say that I apologize for shakiness and any jitteriness. My I'm just gonna tuck And that is the coffee all mixed up. Tortillas over in the bag. Slipping the cheese back in there, it'll kind of be off to the side. Which I find kind of odd, but I'm going to go ahead and not raisin. So there it is with, it's a mix of, it's got peanuts, got macadamia nuts, got almonds, raisins, and M&Ms. I can feel the bottom of the ration heater getting hot. So what I'm doing is I'm flipping the pouches in here. So I'm trying to stick two things inside of a heater bag is not always a best idea. But since this one didn't come with a dessert, I mean, there'll still be a lot of food because of the rice and the black beans. I'm going to get into a box of goodies and pull out something. we go. I pulled out a Bridgeford blueberry turnover. So I'm going to have that as a dessert. Get rid of this little thing. And this did not come with this MRE. It was something that came in a box of stuff that I got from the foreign MRE mystery box, the British Russian mystery box. And Bridgeford does the desserts and some breads for British rations and for some others from other countries. So I decided I'll just go with that. I'm going to go ahead and take a taste of this orange drink. Actually, this one does sort of taste like Tang, but the flavor is not as strong as a Tang is. It does look like it. I'm going to grab a handful of this. Got to make sure I get the M&Ms in there. Darn, was hoping for cashews in this mix, but... So this is the nut and raisin mix. The peanuts taste like they're salted, but not roasted. Same with the almonds. I'm going to go ahead and break apart this blueberry. See the filling of it. That tastes pretty good. Granted, it tastes like something that's shelf stable, and it is, but it still tastes pretty decent. Rice and beans. I'm going to go ahead and put this down first. It looks like what we would call Spanish rice because of the kind of the orangish color. this is what the rice and beans look like. I'm gonna up here. I have the tortillas inside of the bag. Still gonna take. Sorry about that. I was froze up for a second, but so again, welcome to those who are dropping in. I have a US MRE Menu 6 beef taco from 2018. Here we go. It looks like chili. And it smells like it too. It smells like a canned chili. This did not come with any kind of a hot sauce or a crushed red pepper flake, anything like that to add to the flavor. Then again, you don't really need anything else. Yeah, my tray looks a bit of a mess, but that's okay. So the tortillas got sufficiently warm in there so that I could pull them apart without them breaking. And I threw the cheese. I'm going to have to change this a little bit so you can actually see more of my tray. There we go. Yeah, it should be better. I can see more of what's going on. So I'm just giving this a little bit of a knead. Sorry about that. I just opened the cheese spread. I was just saying I cut a little corner off so that I could have more control of the cheese as it comes out of here. So that is the cheese. I'm going to first take a taste of the rice and beans by itself. The rice is actually quite mushy. I'm going to try to grab one of the beans so they can see the black beans. The beans are pretty soft. They're not absolute mush, but they have a little bit more bite than the rice does. Spanish rice would not be quite this soft. I'm going to go ahead and take a taste of this by itself. That tastes exactly like chili. And it looks like it. But I can feel the texture of the ground beef. It tastes exactly like a canned chili. And the beans in there are kind of soft. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of this on here. And I'm going to put some of this on top. And I'm going to roll it up. Well, that's going to break already, so yeah, see the tortilla is starting to split right here. The cheese is extremely salty. That's one of the few things I don't like about this Ration cheese spread is, for my liking, it's too salty. But other than that, it tastes like any other processed cheese. But the tortilla kind of takes off some of that, and the Spanish rice and the taco filling kind of take away some of that, or it counters all that saltiness. But other than that, it's actually not too bad. I will obviously finish all this because this is my dinner. I'm going to check the chat. I'm going to scroll back a bit. Prepford is in the house. Thanks for dropping in. So I got another ration along with this one, but that one is a Russian ration. And that one did get rated by customs, but what Art and Nina did was they had a main from another country laying around, so they put that in the bag. to replace the Russian one. And I think the original main one, that one was supposed to be a beef kasha. But what I got instead was a Lithuanian version of tushonka, which is basically a stewed beef. Sorry, I got disconnected again. I don't know what it is with the disconnects tonight. It's going to be annoying, but again, I do apologize. I'm getting tired of it, but, you know, the show on. But I will pull that out next. Sorry about that. I got disconnected again. I'm getting tired of this. Some cyber nuthead does not want me live, I guess. But I'm not giving up. Good old Type 2 coffee. I think that's the best one of the original US MRE coffees. And a lot of people would agree. I'm going to try this again with the other tortilla, but this time I got the crease entered in the opposite direction. When I try to these tortillas are actually pretty decent. I was hoping for the chipotles, but I got set chipotle tortillas soon. I'll just have to see what else finds its way into my apartment. Sorry about that. I got disconnected again. As I was about to say, while I'm finishing this off, I'm going to tell you about something that will be coming up in March, and several of us will be putting up videos about it, and a few of us were chatting outside of YouTube about it, and it will be the memorial camp in March for Jeremiah Jewell, also known as Country Prepper, and there will be a fundraiser, probably several going on, to raise money for his widow and the kids. And I have a whole bunch of the strings of ranger beads that I do. In fact, I put a few more together earlier today. with some new beads that I got, and I got one more that's complete. I just need 6 more beads for it, and then that one will be done. So I will have quite a number of these that I'm going to sell as a fundraiser for the jewels. And there will also be just direct donation links for people who will not. Sorry about that, got disconnected again. But there will be a direct link just for donations if people just want to donate money. If, even if they're able to come, some may want to donate money ahead of time. And so we will be providing the link for that. And at the camp itself, there will be more donations provided to the family and various other activities, which we will be talking about in the videos that several of us will be putting up. I haven't figured out how I'm actually going to do the sale of my Ranger beads. I want to sell at least some of them before the event so that I can have money in hand to take up there to go ahead and give to the jewels, and then whatever I have not sold beforehand I'll take up with me and people can buy them up there. So I'll probably start working on that one tomorrow, because I'm waiting on a couple more bits of information. And dang it, I got disconnected again. As I was saying, I'll be dropping links to a couple other videos that have already been put up. But more of us will be doing this to raise money for the family to help them get through this tough time, with him not able to work for quite some time after some health issues, and she now has to raise the kids alone. So the community will be coming together to help her out, and she and the kids will be there at the camp, so she's excited to come to meet all of us. I don't like putting a downer on things, but I want to go ahead and mention this, that we're trying to help out the family of not only a prepper, YouTuber, but an all-around good person. I never got to meet him in person, but I have a piece of his creativity. One of his Kydex items that he made. And that is a little tinder tin holder with a belt clip on it. and a ferro rod attached to it. So that is a permanent part of my camping fire kit. So that will go with me on every trip. And where we'll be at, we'll be able to have several fire areas going, and I will use that to start my fire. Once we get everything set up, and but he made Kydex knife sheaths. He even made a few pliers holsters. Sorry about that, got cut off again. Brandon, Bearded CB82, got one of those holsters, and he might have that if he's able to make this trip, which I'm pretty sure he is. He may have that with him. But this is what the community is all about, helping out someone in need, and we will get it done somehow. But as I said, since I didn't get that mail call video put up because the video file itself got corrupted somehow. Sorry about that. I keep getting kicked. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's weather. I don't know. But anyway, in the mail I got that I opened up, I got one of the new stickers from Will at Just in Time Prepping, and I already slapped that on a sticker board. So I really can't do that one again. But I got a pack of zip ties, 5 different sizes, and I've already put some of those in various places. In my get home bag, I put a few of the small ones in my purse. I got a few more in my bug out bag. And so the rest will be on standby waiting for whenever I... And I got 4 rolls of glow in the dark tape. So I got a good deal on that. I also got some more rechargeable AAA batteries. So I now have 8 AA's and 8 AAA's that are rechargeable. And I've already charged them up, so they're ready to go. And I have a few more items that are coming in. I also got a 3-pack of wool blend socks. I've already placed those in a couple of different places. I put 1 pair in my drawer for just daily use, and then I got the other 2 pairs in. Has what I would call an emergency winter clothes stash. I have dang it, I got cut off again. I'm getting annoyed with this, but I'm not giving up. But yeah, I got those socks. They're wool blend socks. And according to the care instructions, I can machine wash and dry them, but I may just machine wash them only and air dry them like I do my other wool socks. And just a couple of household items. And the drinking jar. Capacity. I'm going to go for another handful of this nut mix. Yep, there's actually bits of walnut in there. Would have been nice. These nuts were roasted as well as salted. I think they would have had a little bit more flavor and crunch, but other than that, they're perfectly fine. They're fresh. You may not be able to hear it in the background, but my cat is meowing about something. I don't know. It's in her. But not from being or anything. She just does that. Why, I don't know. She's just a weird cat. Sorry about that. I got disconnected again, and I had a hard time getting back on, but I do apologize for that. I don't know what's going on with my signal tonight, but next week I will be doing the Russian ration with the Lithuanian mane that I got from MRE.com. I have some other things that are coming up that should be interesting to do, and a lot of it will be for what I am going to call my next round of ration mashups. So should be interesting to see what I get for that. Plus, I still have a ration that I want to give away. That was a duplicate of one that I reviewed early last year. So I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that. But that one will have to be for U.S. only, unfortunately. Not only because of shipping cost, even though the prize package will not be all that heavy. There are some other items in there besides the ration, but because I don't want customs to raid the package, like what happens when things get sent here and sometimes customs raids it, and I'm hoping that just kind of backs off, but so for certain items that I get, I will no longer open them on camera because I don't want to get the sellers into any kind of trouble. Even if it's a site like MRE Nation or MRE Mountain or any of the other ration sites. And I have a package coming from one site that I have not bought from before, so I'm giving them a try. But I should not have to worry about that one because that's pretty much all U.S. stuff or stuff that customs would not mess with, like a drink mix or cookies or something like that. Prepping to indoors. There I go, got disconnected again. I apologize. But for those that have just come in, tonight's dinner was a U.S. MRE Menu 6 beef taco from 2018. And it did not have a dessert, so I grabbed my Bridgeford Blueberry Turnover out of my miscellaneous box. And now it's 2 boxes because of all the stuff that I got in that British Russian mystery box from MRE.com. But this is actually pretty decent. Oh, speaking of MRE, look who it is. Sorry I didn't get that mail call video out. The video file got corrupted and it just would not upload. And there's no way I could salvage that, but yep, that is Art from MRE who did the super chat. And for those who have not been here or been in live streams where super chats are done, what that is, it's a direct donation to my channel because I am eligible for that because I am monetized. So that will get added to what I've been picking up occasionally here and there, and I will use that for the channel, either to upgrade equipment or buy a piece of gear to review or test, or maybe buy a ration that I might not otherwise get to try, or just something to make it easier for me to put out decent content. Yep. But this beef taco is actually not too bad. I was kind of hoping for the chipotle tortillas and for the cheese spread with jalapenos, but I didn't get those, but that's okay. There was no hot sauce or crushed pepper or anything like that. But the beef taco, that tastes a lot like chili. It tastes exactly like a canned chili that you might find in a grocery store. So, the rice with black beans, it kind of tasted like Spanish rice, but it wasn't quite there, and it was quite mushy, more than what Spanish rice should be. And the beans in there were a bit soft, but combining that with the beef taco, that actually turned out pretty good. And actually use this as the outer sleeve for the ration heater to put everything in. I was originally going to use this because I was not expecting to have 2 things that would need to be heated. And of course I threw the tortillas in there just along with the other items, the rice and the taco filling, and I threw the cheese spread in there for a bit in order to warm that up, and that worked out pretty good, just sticking them in there. And sorry about that, got cut off again. But There was no dessert in here, so that's why I got the blueberry turnover, which is from Bridgeford, from a British Ration. These nuts, they could have been roasted. I think they would have had a little bit more flavor. But, they're nice and fresh, so they're not too bad. The coffee was the usual type 2 instant, and it wasn't something like Genial or whatever other weird brands they might throw in there. And but this orange drink, this stuff settles. There's a lot of settling going on, even after how long I stirred it, because as I was waiting to get reconnected, I just kept stirring this. But it looks the color of Tang. It tastes like it, although Tang, yeah, dang it, got cut off again. But I'll probably just have to let this one go since I keep getting disconnected. But so next week it'll be the day after my birthday, so I will be doing that Russian ration that I got from Foreign MRE with the substituted main. So I'm actually looking forward to trying that one. And yes, I cheated. I looked in the box just to make sure that everything else was okay. The box took a bit of a beating from the Postal Service, but I've had worse damage on packages, but that one came out pretty good. The crackers in that ration are not all crumbs, so I'll actually be able to eat those with my favorite Russian apple butter. But after next week, then things will start to get a little interesting around here on Sunday nights. Because, dang it, got cut off again. So, with all the stuff I got from Foreign Emery, in addition to this and the Russian ration, I've had to start a second box just to store all that stuff in so I can organize it. So I got mains and desserts, or savory side items in one box, and I have the drinks and snacks and spreads in the other. And I will be adding to that as I get more stuff in. So one of the items that I ordered from MRE Nation, I did get one of those year-end contest rations, and so I will incorporate those items into the mashup, along with some other stuff that I got coming in. And then, provided nothing goes wrong, there will be a couple other rations that I'll just review in the normal way like I did tonight. And But if something is not quite right with those for whatever reason, then I'll just make other plans for that. But those will be revealed when I open them up to review. And as I said, in order to protect the sellers, I will not open those on camera because, I mean, there's been enough trouble with this customs rating of rations. And when I opened up the Russian one to look at it, like, where's the spoon? Did they take the spoon too? Well, it's in there. It was hidden underneath other stuff, but it's in there. Not that I would use it anyway because I have this. But yeah, everything else is in there that's supposed to be. It's undamaged. So I put everything back in the box, but I'll show that again next week. You'll be able to see what's in that box when I open it up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that Tushonka that's in there. So it'll be a brand I've not had before. So look forward to that next week. And so yes, I did mail out the Olight to the winner of my Olight giveaway, and so again, I got other stuff coming. I will be doing a video. I'll work on it tomorrow, getting stuff together for my memorial camp promo video that we're doing for an Iowa brother that we lost last year, Jeremiah, known as Country Prepper. So I'm looking forward to meeting his family and helping them out in any way I can with the sale of my Ranger beads. I'm just not sure how I'm actually going to do that. I may make a separate video specifically on the Ranger beads that I got made that I'm going to sell as a fundraiser for the Jewel family. But because I don't do this all the time, it's not an actual side business. It's just something that I started doing. So I won't use a site like Etsy, and I won't try to sell them on eBay unless someone thinks that would be a good idea, especially since I'm doing it as a fundraiser for the family. But I'll just plug my PayPal for that, and people can just pay me for however many they want, and I'll probably just do it that way. The dates for that memorial camp are March 20 to the 22nd. So that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it will be on the property of another very awesome Iowa brother who has graciously offered up the family land to do this, and he has been working on setting up the area for fire pits and things like that, and places where people can either put tents or hang hammocks. So he's working on that. So that's how we'll be able to pull that off. And we've already got other communal supplies lined up. There'll be firewood there. We won't have to worry about hauling in water because that has already been set aside. And so we'll just have to bring our personal gear and food. There'll be a potluck. There'll be some like classes or discussions or things like that related to prepping. After all, since Jeremiah was a prepper, and despite the fact that he didn't have a whole lot of money to get his family set up for whatever would come, he did what he could, and now we're going to take over and help them out just a little bit more. But so again, there'll be more about that as time goes on. And I think for tonight, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off. I'm just down to my coffee and orange drink and my turnover. But I'm going to go ahead and call this one good for tonight. Again, next week will be a Russian single meal ration with a Lithuanian main. And then after that, let the mashups begin. And I'll be throwing out some other stuff in between. So I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you for sticking with me through all these interruptions. Again, thanks to Art for dropping the super chat. Very supporter of the Ration community. And Art's good people. Go check out what Foreign MRE has on the site. And check out the YouTube channel. Put up a video not too long ago about a new first strike ration that they've got in. So go check that out. And for those that like those particular kinds of things, I think you might enjoy that one. I sure enjoyed the first strike ration that I reviewed last year. And I may not be bagging that particular one because one of the items is they may definitely go for one of the other first strike rations in the future because they're actually a pretty good deal. You can get a lot of good stuff in there. Hardly any preparation other than a drink. And that would be it. So go check out foreignmre.com where I got this menu 6 beef taco. So again, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through all these disconnects. And again, Russian with a Lithuanian main next Sunday. And also look forward to that memorial camp video that I'll be putting out. I'll start working on it tomorrow, getting the rest of the information I need in order to do that so that I can put out all the info in one video And I may do a separate video on the Ranger beads sale that I will be doing as a fundraiser for the jewels. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.